Have you ever felt like you're constantly bracing for the next catastrophe? Like peace isn't something you experience, but something just out of reach, taunting you from the horizon? You're not alone. Millions of people around the world wake up each day feeling like they're one crisis away from collapse, but why does peace feel so impossible to grasp? The answer lies in how our brains are wired, the world we live in, and the stories we tell ourselves about what peace should feel like. Today, we're going to unpack why tranquility seems so elusive, and more importantly, what that actually tells us about being human. Let's start with your brain. Your mind isn't designed to prioritize peace. Evolution didn't shape your nervous system to help you relax on a beach. It shaped it to keep you alive. Your amygdala, the almond-shaped alarm system in your brain, is constantly scanning for threats. It's like a security guard that never takes a break, never clocks out, and treats every shadow as a potential danger. This is called negativity bias. Your brain gives more weight to negative experiences than positive ones. One critical comment can ruin your day, even if you receive 10 compliments. One close call in traffic keeps you anxious for hours, while the thousands of safe drives you've taken barely register. This isn't a flaw. For our ancestors, remembering where the predator attacked was more important than remembering where the berries tasted good. The anxious humans survived. The relaxed ones became lunch. Research shows that negative stimuli activate the amygdala more intensely than positive stimuli. Your brain literally lights up brighter for threats than for rewards. This asymmetry means you need roughly 5 positive experiences to counterbalance one negative experience. Your nervous system is tilted toward caution by design, making peace feel like swimming against a neurological current. But here's the problem. We're not running from lions anymore. We're running from deadlines, bills, notifications, and social expectations. Your brain can't tell the difference between a genuine threat and a stressful email. It treats both with the same alarm bells. So you're constantly in a low-grade state of fight or flight, which makes peace feel physiologically impossible. Your cortisol levels remain elevated, your muscles stay tense, and your digestive system shuts down, all because of perceived threats that never actually materialize into physical danger. Now, let's talk about the modern world. We live in an era of manufactured urgency. Everything demands your attention right now. News cycles run 24/7, designed to trigger your fear response. Social media feeds you an endless scroll of crises, comparisons, and controversies. You're not just dealing with your own problems, you're algorithmically fed everyone else's problems too. Information overload isn't just annoying, it's neurologically exhausting. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking and emotional regulation, gets overwhelmed. When it's overloaded, your amygdala takes over. You become more reactive, more anxious, more convinced that danger is everywhere. Peace requires mental space, and modern life deliberately eliminates that space. Studies show the average person encounters more information in a single day than someone in the 15th century encountered in their entire lifetime. Your brain wasn't built for this volume of stimulation. Then there's the culture of productivity. We're told that rest is earned, not given. That downtime is wasted time. That if you're not optimizing, hustling, or improving, you're falling behind. This creates a psychological trap. You can't relax because relaxing feels like failure. Even when you try to rest, your mind races with guilt and to-do lists. Peace becomes another item on your checklist, another performance you're failing at. Consider how we talk about stress. We glorify it. Busy is a badge of honor. Exhaustion is proof of dedication. We've normalized chronic stress to the point where feeling calm seems suspicious. If you're at peace, people assume you're not working hard enough, not ambitious enough, not aware enough of all the problems in the world. Peace has become culturally illegitimate. When someone asks how you are, saying anything other than busy feels like admitting you're irrelevant. Let's dig deeper into expectations. Many of us carry an idealized image of what peace should feel like. We imagine it as a permanent state of bliss, a life without worry, conflict, or discomfort. We think peace means never feeling anxious, never facing problems, never experiencing pain. This is a fantasy, and chasing it guarantees disappointment. Peace isn't the absence of challenges, it's the ability to remain grounded while facing them. It's not about eliminating stress, it's about not being consumed by it. When you expect peace to mean perfection, you reject any moment that contains difficulty. And since life always contains difficulty, peace becomes impossible by definition. Think of it like the ocean. Peace isn't the absence of waves. It's the depth beneath the surface that remains still even while storms rage above. There's also the issue of control. We live with the illusion that we can and should control everything. That if we just plan enough, work hard enough, anticipate every outcome, we can eliminate uncertainty. But life is fundamentally uncertain. Jobs end. Relationships change, health fluctuates, the future is unknowable. When you try to control the uncontrollable, you create constant tension. Peace requires surrendering the illusion of total control, and that terrifies us. We'd rather exhaust ourselves trying to manage every variable than admit that much of life is beyond our influence. Let's talk about trauma and conditioning. For many people, peace feels dangerous. If you grew up in chaos, calm can feel like the silence before a storm. Your nervous system learned that danger follows quiet. So even when things are objectively okay, your body stays on high alert, waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is called hypervigilance, and it makes peace feel like a trap rather than a refuge. Childhood experiences shape your baseline for safety. If love was conditional, criticism was constant, or abandonment was a threat, your adult brain remains wired for instability. You don't trust good moments because they've been followed by bad ones before. This isn't paranoia. It's learned survival, but it means peace feels foreign, even threatening. Your body remembers what your mind tries to forget, keeping you locked in patterns formed decades ago. Now consider the paradox of seeking peace. The harder you chase it, the more it escapes. Why? Because desperation creates tension. When you're frantically trying to feel calm, you're reinforcing the belief that you're not okay as you are. You're telling yourself that peace is somewhere else, some other time, some better version of yourself. This creates a constant state of striving, which is the opposite of peace. Peace isn't something you achieve, it's something you allow. It's not a destination you reach after fixing all your problems. It's a quality of presence you can access even while problems exist. But our achievement-oriented culture makes this nearly impossible to understand. We treat peace like a promotion we have to earn rather than a birthright we already possess. We approach inner calm the same way we approach career success, applying effort and ambition to something that fundamentally requires surrender and acceptance. Let's also acknowledge systemic factors. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, peace isn't just a mindset issue. Financial insecurity creates real, chronic stress. If you face discrimination, violence, or instability because of your identity, peace isn't a personal failure, it's a societal one. We often individualize peace, acting like it's solely about your thoughts and habits, while ignoring the material conditions that make safety and calm inaccessible for many. Telling someone to meditate when they can't afford rent is like offering a band-aid for a broken bone. So what does all this mean? It means that feeling like peace is out of reach isn't a personal failing. It's a natural response to a brain designed for threat detection, a culture that profits from your anxiety, and a world full of genuine instability. Recognizing this doesn't fix the problem, but it removes the layer of shame and self-blame that makes everything worse. Peace might feel out of reach, but it's not because you're broken, it's because you're human, living in a time and place that makes tranquility structurally difficult. Understanding that is the first step toward building a different relationship with peace, not as something you chase, but as something you cultivate, moment by moment, even in imperfect circumstances. The question isn't why peace feels out of reach. It's how we can make space for it anyway, in a world designed to prevent it. And that's a question worth exploring.